Hi, let's take a tour of your RV. Find your low point drains and fresh water tank valve. Look at your hot water heater. Do you see the pressure valve and drain plug? Do you have the correct socket? Look at your water pump. Do you see an inline pump converter? If not, pick one up at your local RV shop. It's easy to install and should look like this. We'll get back to this in a bit. Now look at the back of your hot water heater. See if you can find your bypass valve. This is the normal position. Water can flow in and out of your hot water heater. So let's get ready to winterize. I am opening the bypass valve and closing the other two valves at the top and bottom. And this will stop any liquid from entering the hot water heater during the winterization process, which is exactly what we want. Now I go and open all the faucets and then the low point drains. I try to get as much water out of the system as possible. So back to the hot water heater, I open the air valve. That'll put some air into the tank. Makes flow a bit easier. Now I'm going to move down here. It's going to be a bit tight. Just make sure to stand back if you don't want to get wet. My system has an anode inside, so I will take a look at that. It looks a bit battered. I'll get a new one in the spring. Now I have what's called a hot water heater rinser. I will connect that to the hose and move that around for about a minute or two. That really cleans out the hot water heater, and you'll see all sorts of muck is coming out of there. Blue stuff. Normally it's milky white. There's some white milky stuff. Don't know what the blue stuff is. So let's clean that out nice. Make sure to twirl it around. There we go. Let's one more time there. Okay, let's close that. Should be nice and clean. Dry it out. I'll put the cap and anode in here for a few minutes, maybe an hour or so, for things to dry out. Now I'm closing the air valve. And I'll come back to this in an hour or so when it's nice and dry, and I'll put the plug back in. So here's my antifreeze. It's a RV and marine type. Very important, the pink stuff. So you can see my little pump converter in the background. I'm going to open that up and connect my little intake pipe. So what will happen is the water pump will suck the pink stuff in instead of the water from the freshwater tank. You'll see in a minute how I do that. There's a little valve that I'm going to have to flip. There it is. Flip that. Okay, so no more water from the freshwater tank. It's all going to come out in the bottle. I put the bottle in a cozy place there because you certainly don't want to spill that. It's easy to knock over. I switch on the water pump. You can see the pink stuff coming out. Very good. Now I will switch on the water pump and open all the faucets, hot and cold, and make sure the antifreeze is showing nice pink. Don't forget the showers inside and out, and also the toilet. At this point I'll turn off the water pump and step outside. Here I have the city water connection, so I'll pop open this little filter and then press the button. Stand clear, it may splash. What you want to see is a nice pink. And finally I look for pink to come out of the low point drains. And that is it. Now for some cleanup. Good luck with your project.